Hi, Mr. Rebele here again with another homework helper, this time on converting feet and inches. Now, sometimes you'll have a problem where it says somebody's this tall and they're this many feet and this many inches. How many inches are they all together? And you have to convert how many feet into inches and then add the extra inches. We covered a little bit of this in our measurement homework helper, but here's another way to do it specifically for this kind of problem. Let me show you the kind of problem I'm talking about. Walter's 5 feet 4 inches tall. How tall is he in inches? So obviously we've got feet and we've got inches, two different units of measurement. We've got to convert feet into inches, and then there's some leftover inches we have to deal with. First thing we do, let's draw a picture. So why did I draw 5 circles? Because it doesn't really matter what picture you draw. The easiest picture to draw for some unit is a circle. Now we could have drawn lines for feet or whatever. I drew 5 circles for 5 feet. Now I've got to go think, how do I convert feet back into inches? Let me show you how I do it. Our old friend, the multiplication table, is right there with you when you're taking the test, and you should always keep one with you hanging around so you can use it for things just like this. The multiplication table is really a good little calculator to use, and it works great converting feet into inches. Let me show you how it works. How tall was Walter? He was 5 feet tall. Let's go down here and find 5 in the one row on the heading over here. 5 feet tall, and in inches we know that in 1 foot there's 12 inches, so we can use the 12 times tables to figure out how many inches are in 5 feet. 5 feet is 60 inches. Let me show you again how this works. 1 foot is 12 inches. 2 feet 24 inches. You get the idea. You see the pattern going down. 5 feet is 60 inches. Under the 12 times table tells us how many inches are in each of these feet. It works really well. Works great with centimeters also. You can use the 10 times table. One decimeter is 10 centimeters. 2 decimeters is 20 centimeters. Base 10. Usually kids don't have that much trouble with the metric system. It's the customary system that has all the odd measurements and units that we have to remember. So don't forget about your multiplication table. So let's stick with this. 5 feet, 60 inches. Let's go back to our problem. Now that we know each foot has 12 inches, we can do that. We've already looked at our multiplication table. We know that 5 feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is 60 inches. Or if we want to, we can do it the old-fashioned way, and we can do 12 times 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1 is 60. Check, check. This is a check. Lots of different strategies to use. Problem-solving process says come up with a plan. You just have to make a plan. When you read the problem, Walter is 5 feet 4 inches tall. You have to think, what do I use? What resources can I use to solve my plan or to solve my problem? Draw a picture, use your multiplication table, do a number sentence. All these things help you solve the problem. Let's continue. So we've got 60 inches here, and here's the place where I have to call a timeout. You have to stop and think about this, because on the test, on any test, there'll be an answer that will try to trick you, and the answer will say 60. And you'll stop the problem right there, and that's not correct. 5 feet is 60 inches. But watch what our question says. Walter is 5 feet and 4 inches. How tall is he in inches? That's how you IPAC it. You have to find the information. Make a plan, get the answer, and check. That's what IPAC stands for. You can go back to the IPAC or the problem-solving process video and watch that again also. But you've got to know that the question is how tall is he in inches, but look at the leftover inches. Don't forget, we've converted the 5 feet 60. We have to add the extra 4. So Walter is 64 inches tall. 5 feet, use the multiplication table, add the extra 4 inches. That's how you solve a conversion problem converting feet into inches. Now you can go back to the multiplication table, you can do it backwards, and you can find the inches and say, hey, he's 36 inches, that means that he is 3 feet. And if he's 38 inches tall, or something's 38 inches long, you go to 36 and say, okay, I know I've got 3 whole feet, and then the difference between 36 and 38 is 2 inches, and 2 leftover inches. So now what we've done is done the problem backwards. Don't forget about using your multiplication table as a little calculator that's right on your desk. This is a homework helper for converting feet into inches. Practice doing different problems with different lengths, with leftover inches, converting inches into feet, feet into inches, and you'll do really well at this type of problem.